2-0 this season against Seattle. And Smith will set it here on the scrum.
Keep working here, boys. Use it now. Nate, thank you.
Padding got it out of there. Now Sema. Suniola. He was quickly dropped.
Tyanos is in trouble.
He is.
He's in trouble.
Still down, yes.
Referee needs to call this.
Heavy shot. Still no whistle as Smith kicks it away. Peterson's got it. Enosa still down, being tended to.
Okay.
There you see him.
All right, Scott Green's calling this because Enosa needs attention. This is just part of the concussion protocol. He ran hard into Suniola.
Serious injury on the field, boys. Time off.
So you hear from Scott Green there. The clock is stopped here. And Ty Enosa, who stepped in last week without Mikey Te'o.
Change his handle so he hit the play away.
Playing that fullback spot. Let's look back at it.
Big shot here. The step inside by Suniola, and it's just, these are two old friends. Head is down there and runs right into the leg.
Let's take care of this guy.
Of Suniola.
JP. So we just confirmed that. Just a rugby incident here. Rugby injury.
Restart play.
Yeah. No foul play. We'll restart there with a scrum at
the catch.
Yeah.
So they had another look at it just to make sure that the injury resulted just from a rugby play, which it did. And now Enosa sitting up, and that's a great sign.
Yeah, it is.
For his family. Talk about Father's Day. 5 little Enosas watching their old man, and he's moving, and that's great. But his day is done here at Torero Stadium, and so now Rob Hoadley going to have to make some changes in the back line.
What do you anticipate there?
Well, you wonder. Connor Kearns is a natural fullback wearing the 14 jersey. They could bring in Kyle Rogers or Will Holder, and Holder has played a few different positions. The former West Point grad.
Yep.
And we'll see what the indication is.
Enosa
and in fact,
it is Holder.
It is Holder. And
number 23.
Yeah, and Holder is coming in to play fly half now. Joe Peterson slips back to his natural position, which is fullback. It's where he played most of his Super Rugby back in South Africa. And so this is a natural move for both of them. Look at Will Holder as more of a natural running threat than Peterson.
We have to deal with your marks, boys.
There's Holder. You see substitution. He's in now, as Ryan mentioned, the former West Pointer.
By the way, just a last chance to say all the best to Ty Enosa. He did such a great job. The former U.S. Eagle, such a great job to come back and be in contention and have Rob Hoadley use him.
And the man he collided with there, former teammate, right?
Indeed, and they're both good friends, and that's, nobody feeling this more than Shalom Suniola, who wishes his mate was back on the field.
Such respect in this great sport of rugby. Scott Green getting him set.
And the scrum still hasn't moved more than a couple inches, and Scott Green allowing the ball to be played as soon as it's won at the back. Again, stalemate there.
Rolled in, waiting for it to come out, adding, and he gets a pile of bodies on top of him.
This is huge. Sometimes what happens is you get a player injured. You start to get a little bit more of that grit, a little more of that steely look in your eye. I'd expect the San Diego Legion right now to try to take a chance.
Now that's camera work.
And interestingly, you see Peterson move back to his natural fly half position and shift Holder out to the wing.
Peterson wearing that 10.
Look, and Rob Hoadley, the head coach of San Diego, has crossed every T and dotted every I. They've anticipated a scenario like this. There's a little pod. You can see Kearns has come in off the blindside wing.
See the story on knock-on. 6-1. San Diego in that department. Finally out of there, Augsburger played it on, out wide. Now there's Holder just into the game. Beg your pardon, that was not Holder, that was Boyer 11. He's dropped. taken out of there by San Diego. Quick tackle immediately made there on the ball carrier for the Legion. This is Holder now. And Holder pushed back in his tracks. Monty Harris got it. He had some key plays in the first half of this match. Peterson now. Patty Ryan will try to plow his way through there. Crowd into it. Peterson now. Duplessis inside of the 5-meter, taken down. Dug out of there. Back to Furno. Furno trying to get to the try line. He's close, but not there yet. The battle ensues. Augsburger to Stanfill. Stanfill comes up about a meter short. Augsburger to Ryan. Ryan trying to drag a defender. Still on his feet.
Numbers outside for San Diego.
What a battle. Augsburger. See if they go there. Looks like they are, Brian. They get it into the hands of Mattias, and it's knocked on out of bounds into touch. What a sequence.
Well, Mattias trying to squeeze through two defenders. He wanted that outside shoulder, and he's trying to get his hands free to pass it because he's got two backs on the outside, and he instead, ball goes forward. Watch him try to split the backs there. He tries to get outside shoulder on Suniula. Great tackle there by Shalom.
Yes.
And unfortunate, yeah, that's great work. And maybe you can make the case Mattias gives that early, and there's a try in the corner. That's the best chance that San Diego has had in the last 30 minutes of rugby.
40-minute halves.
And they're starting to open things up. I told you they were playing conservatively. That pod that they had in the middle in the first set-piece move off of the scrum, and then starting to open things up out wide. And that could be dangerous for Seattle.
Seattle, the top team in the scrum department, 95.6. They've got the scrum. It'll be rolled in by Smith, their scrum half. Today is Brian's touchdown. It has been just an absolute war of attrition in this department. Played back to Barton. Seattle trying to get it outside of their 22. Holder trying to get down Barton, and he is a load. And a good run there by Barton. Smith, the left foot high, over the halfway line. Fielded by Peterson. The dangerous Joe Peterson fakes, and then he's dropped by J.P. Smith. Duplessis for Mattias. Mattias can't get through. Turner the tackle. Augsburger's got it. Played it on to Monty Hara. He's hit hard and dropped. Augsburger to Patty Ryan. Ryan taking on two defenders. I love watching him play. He's fun to watch. San Diego taken down there on the play. Good tackle made by the Seawolves.
Turns almost loose as if the hit from Samu Manoa comes in. He manages to hold on to it.
Hands away.
Back to work go the Legion. Played back to Patty Ryan. Getting a piece there was Sears Duru. Down to the 5-meter. Close to that try line. Can San Diego punch this in? No. And it's dropped by Seema.
It's okay. The advantage was being played. There was already one knock on by San Diego. Then Seema gets a free play in goal there. The crowd's pretty upset about it. They wanted that knock on in goal.
Here's a look at it, Brian.
Yeah, it just gets passed out here. And Seema, here comes the pressure. Inferno standing 6'7".
He's a big dude.
Yeah, he wasn't going to let the ball leave the foot of Seema. Things starting to click a little bit for San Diego.
Yeah.
Now they've got the territory, but we saw in the first half they've got to bring points out of this great possession.
For me, mate. Yep.
San Diego's points. They had a 6-0 lead in the first half of this match. Both kicks by Joe Peterson.
Timing, Nate. Yep.
Looking for their first try. Here's the scrum.
This would be a great moment for the scrum of San Diego to be able to take a step forward. It's been a stalemate all day.
Wait there, boys. Just wait. Thank you.
Taken out of there. Seema gets it. On the pass from Smith, and then that one goes into touch.
Yeah, and that one's okay because it's just to the 22-meter line, so ends up being in San Diego's favor. They've yielded a little bit of territory, but they're going to get the ball back. And once again, Pippoletti, he's got to make this throw. This is a huge line-out, perhaps the most important line-out so far today. Look at the work down there. That is Nakai Penny doing the work on the ground. Got every right to that ball because he's there first. Strips it from Ryan. Great job by the Canadian international.
Yep.
He has definitely gotten the eye of Kingsley Jones, the Canadian head coach. He is a good one.
Product of Penticton, BC, British Columbia. And they tried a little tricky play there on that line out. They didn't connect though with Augsburger. Instead of going up high in the air, they kept it down on the pitch. We saw Seattle in the same neighborhood over there back in the first half score on a line out that went into the hands of J.P. Smith.
Well, they're going to end up losing about 5 meters on this because it'll be San Diego line out once again. But that's San Diego trying to do a tricky line out to Augsburger coming in, except it's a knock on instead.
Let's get down to Stacy Pates for an update. Stacy.
One of the things the head coach of the San Diego Legion, Rob Hoadley, told me was they have, each guy has their specific line of defense, emotionally, mentally, what they're supposed to add to the game. That means each guy has their point of focus. Any way they can do to eliminate the chatter, take them back to what they need to focus on. That was something that Rob Hoadley told them on. You know each of your jobs, focus on those jobs.
Thank you, Stacy, as we get back to it here. Seam of the tackle for Seattle, number 10, their fly half. Augsburger's got it now. Nifty back pass there with one hand to Duplessis. He was taken down by Matt Turner. Stanfield gets it out. Ryan, short touch there. Didn't result in much, but it's taken out by Augsburger. Into the hands there of Nathan Sylvia. Back to Peterson. Look, he thought about kicking that. Faked it. Mattias outside. Here they go. Toward the try line. And they take it in. It's taken in by Nick Boyer. And the try for San Diego gives them 5.
Well, they had to have it. Boyer just does his job. Catches the ball. Look at the work by Augsburger in the pass back inside. No look, backhand flip to Duplessis. Great inside move, but then this work, and Mattias gets rid of the ball there. The pass by Joseph Malua. And Boyer alone on the corner. That was a huge try. San Diego had to score, in my opinion, there. They had way too much possession, all the territory, and if they came away with no points there, it was going to be trouble for the Legion. But they get it over, and now Peterson, so often called for to make these difficult kicks. We'll see if he can get them within 1.
Awful similar to the one he kicked at the end of the match in the semifinal at the other end of the pitch last week to give San Diego a 2-point victory and send them on here. Peterson. And Peterson does his job. Joe Peterson, the crowd here in San Diego going nuts. It's a 1-point game, Brian.
And the finishing work by Boyer. Again, that's his job. Stay on the corner, catch the ball, score the try. But it's the work of everybody else who touched it before him that gets him that possession.
Watch this reaction.
And this is the people standing behind Joe Peterson during the kick. They
Great
knew
picture.
he had it.
That's tremendous. So Boyer, I believe you mentioned it in the first half, but he was the scrum half in the semifinal last year when these two teams met when Seattle won. It's a product of that great Cal program. And now San Diego, they get the ball back.
Substitution starting to come in for both teams. You see both teams with front row substitution. Nate Sylvia from Cal Poly in for the Legion.
Here's Turner with it, just over the halfway line. Rock ensues.
Billy Tolatahu.
It's your guy.
Yeah, that's definitely.
He's got the best hair in the league.
It's Stacy Pates' favorite player by far, and he's back. And you can tell he's coming from the big toothy smile that he carries.
Yeah. This one bouncing away from Peterson. In fact, he was the MVP of the finals last year. Was Vili. Let's get down to Stacy for more on that young man you were just talking about? Stacey.
I'm going to say second best hair in the league, just because mine is a lot heavier on my head. That's what I'm going to say. But I do love me some Billy Tuatau. He is the kind of guy always smiling. I saw him during warm-ups, and I said, hey, where have you been, vacation? And, of course, he started dying laughing. He's like, oh, my goodness, I'm so happy to be back with my team. They've missed him. He brings a certain energy that cannot be duplicated. So watch him at home if you need a little extra pick-me-up in this one.
Yeah, he'll do that.
We've been giving Billy a little bit of shtick because his hair, he was supposed to get a haircut last week.
I heard that.
We saw the big afro, and it turns out he actually did have a haircut.
He got it trimmed?
That's the result. He's still got tons of lettuce on top.
14-13 Seattle. We got a scrum coming up here, Brian.
Kearns, remember, we saw Tyanosa already go down.
Yes.
Peterson shifted to fullback for most defensive sets. Connor Kearns now getting a little bit slow. They got a couple of options off the bench in the form of Kyle Rogers and a big Fijian, Sevenatha Toto Wasau, who can be a difference maker.
Good to see there is
Kearns and ready to play.
Yep.
You can see Dean Weir, the backup hooker for San Diego, warming up below us. Richie Walker, the head coach of Seattle, likes to substitute in waves like hockey lines and bring in 3 or 4 at the same time. Hasn't subbed out J.P. Smith yet, though. Likes the way his number 9 is playing. 1-point game. It's awesome here in Torero Stadium.
It really is. What an environment. And they're going to have to do this again. It was trapped inside of feet.
And it's crabbing across, so no advantage here.
Straight across, boys.
That's really the first time we've seen this scrum move, and a lot of it is because of the substitutions that have been made. Tim Metcher, the stable tight head for Seattle,
I can't award you.
has been taken out.
Number 3.
And you can see there's no advantage. It's coming sideways.
Yep. Here's some marks.
Paddock was trying to get it. He just couldn't get a handle on it.
Yeah, well, he thought it was his ball. And referee says, look, I can't award you for a scrum that's going sideways.
Yep.
Good call by the Kiwi.
J.P. Smith will roll it in again here.
Boys. Sit. Steady up. Here we go. Use it now, please.
And he put it back there for Smith. Seema outside to Barton. Barton trying to break the tackle. Duplessis did. Staller, big boy, the Canadian, pushing ahead. Look at the push.
Well, this might end up going into San Diego's favor if the ball can't be played. Well, that's a great job. You know, first Duplessis misses the tackle on Barton, but Barton's a load. I'm surprised Barton's still in the game, carrying that frame around into the 60th minute. But
Subs coming in now for Seattle.
They hold up Staller on the corner, turn that run into a maul. As a result, they are allowed to go down to the ground with the ball. And watch this. Nick Boyer, here comes Holder to help.
Yes.
Duplessis.
12.
The maul has been called, and now if the ball can't be played when it goes down, it goes to San Diego. Great job on defense.
So they get to initiate the scrum. You just said, and you pointed out the booth here, Barton coming out of the game now.
And you know,
and Phil Mack in 2 now for Seattle.
Put your hands together for that man, George Barton. He had a massive game for the Seattle Seawolves. And now Roland Suniula, the older brother of Shalom, takes the midfield with little bro.
Just so we have those 2 straight, Shalom number 12, Roland 22 for Seattle.
Speaking of Father's Day, Roland expecting one.
Nice.
Shalom's got a couple.
Great.
Boys!
And now, I mean, just look.
It's been like this all day, right?
This is 16 tired bodies.
Yeah.
And they came to the dance with a lot of energy, and it started to sap them here in the next 20 minutes. Crucial. Whichever 8-man scrum can find the energy, the reserves, the little something extra to pull out of them might have a hand in deciding this game.
Okay, just hold our way, guys. Crouch.
Scott Green gets him set.
Binds. 6. Stay up, keep working.
Easier said than done, but these men are doing just that. Ball out of there. The far touchline, battle ensues.
Stay out, Green. Stay near, boys.
San Diego almost makes a hash of that. Great pressure from Seattle. Somehow the Legion keep possession.
MLR championship game. Yeah. They call it the quest for the shield here in the MLR.
Just be patient, mate. Yep.
Seattle won the inaugural one last season on this very pitch, the pristine pitch here in San Diego. Now the Seawolves looking to get it over the halfway line. It's Stoller.
Stoller's got to make that pass. It's got to come to Turner earlier. They got a chance out wide.
Here's Hassler, broke a tackle. We haven't called his name a whole lot. You surprised by that?
Yeah, I think it's because of the amount of kicking we've seen from Sema and J.P. Smith. But that ball was juicy. Needed to get out of the hands of Stoller to the number 15, Turner, and he had Hassler on his tip.
Into the middle of the pitch it goes. Not much there for Seattle. San Diego's line did a good job slowing him up. Shalom Suniola, he gave it off there. Last year's MVP.
Kick and chase coming from Boyer.
Played by the scrum half, J.P. Smith. Now Roland Suniola.
Let him go now. Thank you.
Bill Mack takes it out. Rieger Hatting, short touch there, got it into the hands there of Brad Tucker. Mack finds the open teammate, not much there at all. Lou Stanfill on top of the ball carrier for Seattle.
Kellen Gordon, one of the reserve props. Smith looks to hack it downfield.
Touch, all on, touch.
That's just that. Holder on to Peterson, takes a look, uses that right boot.
Okay, we're on now.
Matt Turner's got it. He surveys.
Green, keep coming, come out of the 10, Green.
Sends it high and kicks it into touch.
Yep. Hydration. Break.
So we're inside of 20 minutes remaining in this match. Championship game as San Diego down by 1 in a great battle here in California.
In every man's life, he's got to play dirty.
I'm the one lone black prosecutor. Time to find the killers of 3 white guards.
Guys like me need guys like you.
The Boston FBI is the most corrupt law enforcement body in this country. Jackie Rohr is their John Wayne.
Let's go to work.
You want to try the other cheek?
An absolutely jam-packed Torero Stadium here in San Diego. Seattle on top by 1. You want your sports news without the yelling and fake debates? Well, you can stream CBS Sports HQ, the free 24/7 network for nonstop highlights and news. And download the CBS Sports app today. Let's get down to Stacey Pates down on the pitch. She's got an update on Ty Inosa. Stacey.
Ben, thank you so much. I've been observing him since that injury. It is confirmed it was a head injury, but they'll have to do a deeper evaluation after. In the meantime, what they're doing is checking on him very frequently. He did say that he's having neck pain, so he will put ice on the back of that neck. They check on him frequently to make sure he's still not showing signs of a concussion or anything of that nature. He is one of the many workhorses that make up the San Diego Legion. And Brian, you can tell us what is missing without Ty Inosa.
Yeah, great spark plug for Inosa. And he came on to replace Mikey Teo, who was one of the best fullbacks in the league. So you just got to play on, and it's, the next player up. Raise your hand and speaking of the next player up, there is C.C. Mahoney, 6'8", 300 pounds of him, who's checked in, wearing the number 19 for the Legion, as has Pat Blair, wearing 20.
Play on.
All played by Hassler for Seattle.
Right here, Josh.
Seattle on top here by 1.
It's still in.
Less than 20 to go in the championship match here. Season 2 of Major League Rugby. Seattle trying to make it back-to-back. Wins, and a big hit delivered just over the halfway line.
Will Holder just introduced himself to Billy Tolentano. Says, welcome back to the MLR, my man.
He did play a little football at West Point for former coach Rich Ellerson. Played 1 year and then decided to play rugby.
Brad Tucker trying to do a little bit too much. Frees the hands, sees Hassler outside, but throws the ball forward. What a great hit by Holder. Check this out. Talatau in the air, down and into the shoulder of Holder.
Textbook, right?
Textbook tackle. Great job of Talatau to hold on to that ball, set up another base. Hey, look, you know what? You expect to get hit in this game.
Just right here.
A couple of more substitutions made as Penny comes out there. Also coming out on P. Nakatini. So you've got Eric Duchel, number 20 in for Seattle. And Jeremy Leonard as well. He wears number 19.
Yeah, all available subs. And there's a few more being held on the bench. Looks like by San Diego. Haven't seen Toto Basau. Haven't seen Kyle Rogers yet for San Diego.
See those substitutions I mentioned there. The scrum down for San Diego.
Advantage.
Taken out of there by Augsburger. Peterson goes wide. Holder gave it off. Now they go wide on the outside. Coming with speed is San Diego. They get inside of Seattle territory. Ball goes up. And they'll stop this. It's
no advantage.
Yeah, long advantage being played by Scott Green. Way back here. It was an infraction at the scrum. I believe it was wheeling the scrum from Seattle.
Seen a lot of that today, haven't we?
One across. Number 1.
Yeah, not pushing straight. So
going across.
He's calling the loose head prop there. Looks like Kellen Gordon. And he said Kellen Gordon wasn't pushing straight in the scrum. Take a look here. And you have to push straight. This is a tough angle to see, but yeah, it's called boring in. You never want to accuse a player of boring or being boring.
No. Usually not a good thing in whatever verbiage it is. So now we got a line out coming here for San Diego.
Down by 1, 20 minutes left. This is what you want. You couldn't script a better game so far.
Incredible environment here in this Major League Rugby Championship game, year number 2. Berno up high. They can get him way up in the air. He's caught in there.
Yeah, it's a low throw, but success nonetheless because nobody went up for Seattle to compete.
He's still caught in there. Berno can't get out. He's pinned.
This is the rolling ball. He's exactly where he wants to be.
Yeah.
No, safe.
Continuing out with that rolling ball. Rolling along pretty well.
Yeah, Dean Weir at the back here. Augsburger's going to finally... Well, they're going to keep mauling this thing all the way towards the goal line. Finally, it's brought down.
They're trying to. Crowd going crazy.
Advantage offsides by Brad Tucker.
Now it's handled. Duplessis got it. Duplessis slowed up, though, just shy of the try line.
Mattias wants it on the corner.
And they try on the outside of that pile. No indication yet. Scott Green, the referee, right there. And what do we got?
No clear grounding here. Wow. If the ball touches the base of the post, that's as good as the try line. And it's a score.
Suniola.
Yeah, he's
just helping do a little housekeeping there.
You know what? Those are two good friends, Ryan Mattias and Shalom Suniola. Wow. They're having a joke about where the ball was. Was it grounded on the base of the post?
My on-field decision.
Let's listen.
Is I have a grounding at the base of the post by 8 reads. So on-field decision would be a try. I just need for you to check the grounding for me, please.
Scott Green. Communication there, talking with the television match official. Take a peek back at it here.
Woody, you got anything, Dad, on your side, mate? Yeah.
It's Jordan Manahara
that extended out there. Yeah.
And you can see that arm extended. Did he touch the base of that post? Suniola trying to prevent it.
So close.
Well, Scott Green right there.
He is.
He's got a good angle on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hidden from our view.
At least on that angle it is.
Okay, go ahead. I've got you, Dave.
Had drama here last week. San Diego coming away.
Okay, confirming on-field decision try.
Oh my! Get ready for the eruption.
It's a try. 5 points. And San Diego's got the lead. Up by 4 with a conversion upcoming. Would put them up by 6, Brian.
You can talk about Jordan Manahara and the work he did to get the ball to the base of the post, but credit the 8 men. The rolling maul for San Diego that marched 30 meters down the field.
Kick is good by Peterson. The Legion now up by 6. One more look there, and then the reacts from Jordan Manahara. And Seattle will kick it away to San Diego. Head coach Rob Hoadley looking on from up top. Berto gets a lift there.
Hey, Josh, let him go. Let him go.
Augsburger comes away with it and sends this one high.
And yeah, this is a mistake. It's a mistake by Augsburger because he's already in front of the 22-meter line, and he hooks that ball downfield, but it needs to touch infield first. It doesn't, so a scrum.
Seattle in their last 2. You did their game last week. They have not been good in the second half.
Well, they came out
scoring-wise.
Such a blistering pace in the first half. And yeah, last week in Toronto, their backs were up against the wall. They needed to score some tries to get back in, and they did. I've seen Seattle pull out their defense when it matters most. Oh, that ball!
Yeah,
overthrown.
Trying to tap it on there. Now Matty is onside. Good run from him. Picked up some good green grass there, and that productive run. Dug out of there. Now into the hands of Mahoney, the 300-pounder.
Great train. Wow.
Sorry, boss.
Now Peterson plays this one. Matt Turner back there took a very good bounce because Hassler had to play it. Hassler trying to make something happen. He's dropped in the open field. Good tackle by Augsburger. Taken out by Phil Mack.
I'll tell you what, Augsburger's done great today on defense. A little general at scrum half. He's put down anybody with the ball in front of him. Doesn't matter the size. Got to love the tenacity of that player.
Sent downfield. Will Holder. Station here in San Diego, California. That's a good kick. It's going to hang up. Now Mack in trouble. Got away from Holder. Phil Mack, the veteran, is Wu-Ching right there to drop in. Good, aggressive, smart play by Saul Wu-Ching. Heavy hit there on Suniola. San Diego trying to pin him and get it back and add to their lead. Inside of 12 minutes to play in the match. What a match this has been for the MLR Championship. This one's going to come into touch down below us.
I'll tell you what, that was great work. Phil Mack back to receive that ball. A lot of pressure coming down from Connor Kearns. There's Turner. Turner has a great play to come in and clean up this rough. Watch Mack. Now he's going to need help. He's got Saul Wu-Ching and a big party with him.
That was Blair.
And Turner does just enough. Otherwise, it's a sea of red turning that ball over.
So it'll be a San Diego line out.
Just be a little bit quicker. I don't have to you guys late in the game.
So,
San Diego getting their guys in the line. They shift. They want Furno. I would too with 6-7. He gives it off to Money Hera there.
It's over now.
Mahoney trying to help Mott pull him along.
So, yeah, it's obstruction there.
Shifted.
Prevented Seattle basically from being able to contest.
Yeah. Yeah, boys.
Seattle now in a position where they're going to have to start.
You keep your boys straight.
Desperation.
So Seattle, they get lined up. Phil Mack, their scrum half now, came in as one of their reserves. Seawolves came in, the top team in the MLR, at 95.6 in the scrum department, Brian. They've lost only one today.
5, 6.
Inside of 10 minutes remaining in this match. Mack digs it out of there. Here's Hassler. Tackle made there by Pat Blair. Seawolves get it back now. They're down in this match by 6. Gonna try a conversion there on top and away from the play. Mack and Money Hera went at it. Now Seattle into open field. And Peterson makes the tackle there on Coetzee.
Space out for Hassler.
It's Hassler. Hassler inside of the 5-meter.
Stay out,
Ball released. Seawolves get it. Riekert Hatting denied.
Line, boys.
San Diego trying to hold the line here. Mack directing traffic for Seattle. Seawolves.
Okay, a new advantage.
So close, no indication yet. They still battle and push, doing everything they can to get in there and get the 5. They get it free.
Sorry. Will, don't be shouting like that, Will.
Seattle.
Excuse me.
At the bottom of the pile is Hatting, and that was quite the battle. Bodies all over the pitch.
You can see a little extra
right there,
in the midfield, but Coetzee finds some space, and this is what springs the Seawolves. Almost had Hatting inside him, doesn't give the ball up, and Hatting will find a way over anyways. Big try for the recently U.S. eligible South African Riekert Hatting.
We're good, gentlemen. Yes, we're happy.
Some medical attention there is Riekert Hatting. 24-year-old.
I tell you what,
everybody's getting medical attention now, right?
You know,
we talked before the game about the quality of the kickers. Joe Peterson and Brock Stoller for the Seawolves. You want to earn your money right here, Brock Stoller? You got to put this one over. This is an enormous kick. This is the biggest kick Brock Stoller has lined up all season long.
First in Major League Rugby in points, 217 when this contest started. 27-year-old out of Surrey, British Columbia. Stoller up, and Stoller, he's missed it. He doesn't get it. And it remains a 1-point lead. As you see Hatting, the blood dripping off of him. San Diego claims the 1-point lead, Brian.
How huge. You go back to Joe Peterson's sideline conversion.
Yeah.
That is the difference in this game right now.
2 straight weeks he's done that. Last week a lot more dramatic, but basically the same kick, right? The same spot, Peterson boots it away. Quickly down there was Boyer. Mattias in the neighborhood, number 13 for San Diego as well. Seawolves down by 1. 6.5 and counting remaining in the match. Championship shield on the line here in San Diego. Legion trying to make something happen now. Dug out of there. Burnell's got it. Gets it back to Peterson. Peterson, he'll get it back. Peterson to Holder, and Hassler takes him down.
Great decision by Hassler to come off his wing. He had to make that tackle, and he times it perfectly. Seattle got to have the ball back.
Yeah.
5 minutes left.
Augsburger to Peterson. Peterson now. He spins one there to Mattias. Mattias dropped. They're approaching the 22-meter line. Mahoney's got it. Seattle trying to stand tall here. And Seattle, Hanning's got it now. Riekert Hanning.
Knock on by Nate Sylvia and gives Seattle a chance.
Knocked
And
there
another,
by.
yeah, and here's another knock on, and this is from Dean Weir. Huge scrum. They're going to come back for the first knock on from the hands of Sylvia. Well,
Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the match,
they got
Brian.
a long way to go, and they're facing the toughest defense in the MLR. About
That they are.
75 meters to go for Seattle.
Seattle came in and allowed but allowed 318 points, 18.7 a game. San Diego's defense, Seattle came in averaging 33 a game. Listen to this place. What an environment here in San Diego, California.
The ground absolutely shaking under our feet here in the booth.
It is
a great atmosphere at Torero Stadium. Seattle has a chance.
This is Rugby America. And between the legs there, and Peterson right there.
Well, it was a
Wow.
Listen to this crowd go crazy.
Unreal. Under 4 to play the match.
It wasn't a great pass from Phil Mack. It's a catchable one. Duplessis has to have that ball. Sorry, J.P. Smith
Yep.
has to have that ball. And he can't find the handle.
Red, let's go.
Coming up on 3.5 to play in the match. San Diego, a 1-point lead. No San Diego professional sports team has won a championship since 1963. That was way back in the AFL days. The Chargers. Scrum for San Diego. On top by a point.
6.
Sent in by Augsburger. Augsburger's got it now. Back to Will Holder. Augsburger in the back. Directing traffic. He wants Big Mahoney. And there's Mahoney, the 300-pounder, who nearly lost it, but managed to hold on to it. Now another big young lad is Furno. He's dropped. Approaching 2.5 remaining here in this match. Here are the hands there of Dino Waldron, number 18. We'll get it back. Peterson. Try one. Peterson. And Peterson does it.
Goodness.
He puts it through for 3. 23-19 San Diego.
You want to talk about ice water in your veins. This to put the game away. To force Seattle into scoring a try in the last 2 minutes. Although we saw that here.
Yes, we did.
Just last week.
And to touch this one goes. Joe Peterson.
Look, and credit all the backs, and Joe Peterson's been phenomenal all year and throughout this series. But the forwards of San Diego, they got a culture here, led by the trench master himself, Lou Stanfield.
Yes.
But all of these guys, they refer to themselves as the Rhinos, and they have gone to work. They've dug in hard for every truffle.
Time is the enemy right now of the 2018 MLR champions, Seattle Seawolves. A little over a minute left. They win the lineout. Matt gets it back. Roland Suniula dropped. Over the top there was Mooching. Matt will get it out of there. Plays it back into the hands of Shalom Suniola. Here comes Seattle now. And they get inside of San Diego territory.
High tackle advantage, and this might be a yellow card.
Wouldn't that be something at this stage? We'll look back at that high tackle you referenced on Stoller.
You have an under
Nick
there,
Boyer goes up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's actually two high tackles.
Yeah.
First Boyer gets him.
There's that
then
shield.
Duplessis gets him.
Yep. Shield.
That's not a high tackle. This is a high tackle.
Goes to the winner.
Well, you know, and consistency by Scott Green. He's not going to send anyone off in the final seconds of this match. He's going to make the Seattle Seawolves earn it. And I'll tell you what, they got a chance. One of the best rolling mauls. If this line out hits, and that's a great kick.
Beautiful.
They are about 10 meters away.
J.P. Smith there.
Our very impartial stats man, Wags. Well known here in San Diego. He is sweating right now.
I think everyone is.
He knows a good front row when he sees one and a good rolling maul, and here it comes.
Here's the line out.
Watch Seattle go to work. Danger time for San Diego. They need to put everything into this.
They're giving it a shot. Here it comes. They're still going at them. Still going at it. Seattle close to that try line. The Seawolves trying to force their way in there. And Seattle they do it. Wow. Their fans are in disbelief. They're all stunned. So is Rob Hoadley, the San Diego coach. Peterson can't believe it. An unbelievable turn of events to the final minutes and seconds of this game, Brian.
Yeah, find the ball here. I think it's Trierweiler. It's not Ilnicki.
That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Sam Wuching there. Can't believe what just happened to his squad.
Oh my. Well, we said last week it happened in the same dramatic fashion.
Yeah.
This crowd just went from elation to heartbreak.
Stunned. Unreal.
Yep.
San Diego fans cannot believe it. Stoller looking to put his team on top by 3 if he can convert here with the kick. Top scorer in the league this season, Brock Stoller. Stoller on the boot, and he puts it right between the posts. And it's 26-23. And they've got a 3-point lead. And they've called the game. That's it. Seattle defends the championship. They make it back-to-back here in Major League Rugby with a thrilling and dramatic finish here in San Diego. The Shield will stay with Seattle.
Incredible finish. You just saw Seattle sit down in the stands. All the fans wearing green when Joe Peterson knocked that drop kick over, but a little bit of a lifeline with the penalty. A high tackle on Brock Stoller, and then such a clinical touch finder. I tell you what a great match.
Unreal. And the Seawolves, they keep the shield. The quest for the shield results in another shield for Seattle.
Total team performances on both sides of the ball.
That one is a little bit last year the shield was 80 pounds, I was told. They redefined it. It's now roughly 20 pounds. And the Seattle Seawolves faithful that made their way here. And what a unbelievable finish to this match here, Brian.
Yeah, still getting confirmation on who scored this.
Yeah.
You see, even J.P. Smith comes in to be forward. That is a great try.
That is incredible. Richie Walker there, the head coach, middle of your screen, Suniola and company. Barton comes in as they hoist the shield as their Major League Rugby champions for the second consecutive year. The San Diego Legion, the top seed, they lose last year in the semifinals to Seattle. They had them here on their home pitch. Could not get it done as the Seawolves powered and bullied their way once again for the try. And the San Diego fans are stunned. Absolutely.
They're absolutely stunned. They don't know what to do. Nobody can move. They're frozen. They can't believe what just happened right in front of their eyes. 4-point lead with just a few ticks left on the clock. And, well, we mentioned how good the maul was. But a few things had to happen. They had to have a break. They got one in the form of the penalty. Yep. They had to have a great touch finder, and then they had to have a spot-on throw. All three came together.
The Seawolves continue to celebrate. We'll have a lot more. We've got to take a break here on CBS from